Hello everybody, I'm Linnaea from Hearing Loss Tips, and I am interviewing Mary Lou Denyer, a senior who has recently acquired CapTel phone captioning for her phone. She has some ideas, opinions, and thoughts about that experience, so we're going to find out more. Hello Mary Lou.
Hi there, how are you?
Good. So, share with me some of the initial problems you had with the phone before you decided to get the captioning.
Oh, it was very difficult when someone called me. Either they talked too fast, or they didn't speak clearly enough, or they had an accent, and I kept asking them to repeat what they said. And sometimes I had to do it 2 or 3 times because they didn't change their manner of speaking. It was very frustrating.
Well, how did you find out about the CapTel?
I had seen the TV ads, and I didn't know what it cost, but I knew it was more than I could afford, no matter what it was. Free I could afford. So, I called them to verify that it was no charge. And a very nice young man came out and installed it for me. Yes, I had to have a document filled out and signed by my audiologist to make sure that I had a hearing loss.
And so they came out and installed it.
Yeah.
Did that take any amount of time? Were there any complications?
No place on the information does it say that you require a computer, you require internet? But that was the first question they asked me when he came out to install it. And yes, he did have to connect it to the internet. But that was the only thing that was different, or the only thing I didn't expect. I think I called and they came the next day.
Wow. Okay. And so they installed it, and that didn't take very long?
Yeah, it's a very complicated installation that I totally did not understand. But he was very efficient and did everything he was supposed to do. And it took about an hour or so. Yeah, in the beginning it was fine. I was able to make phone calls and get the captions. The first time I got a phone call, an incoming call, the caption, it happened to be from my doctor's office and about a test I happened to have. So it was rather lengthy, and the captions kept rolling by, and I got it all covered. And the nice part is you can replay it later.
Oh, you can save it?
Yeah, you can save it and replay it. So if you don't understand something like this procedure that I'm having done, I could see it again. And everything was fine. And then after I'd had it a few days, I started to have a problem. And I was not getting the captions for incoming calls. I could make a call out and the caption worked, but it didn't work for the incoming calls, and that's when she came to help.
Yes, I talked to my mom, and she was suddenly not getting captions on the phone. And this was very soon after the installation. Not understanding how this phone works, I came over thinking that I would just contact CapTel and ask them what was wrong. And the first gentleman I talked to gave me some insight, but he felt it was a problem with the internet. Now, where she lives, her internet connection is extremely slow. And this is really important on the for everybody else getting a CapTel phone. And that's because most people don't know how fast their internet speed is. Most people think their internet speed is just their speed.
I don't think most people know what internet speed is.
That's the problem. Because in this park where she lives, she's at the very, very end of the DSL service. If she lived 1 unit further, she would not have internet at all. And because the park does not include other kinds of internet besides DSL, she would be out of luck. I do not believe CapTel works on dial-up networks, where you dial a modem service and get internet. That's the old-fashioned kind. But I do find that some people still have that. I went into the settings of her computer's router to change one thing that gave her computer inside the CapTel complete access to the internet without any filtering. That helped. She was then able to get the CapTel on outgoing calls. I had to remember because there was a change. She made 3 outgoing calls, sent me an email saying it was working. But then she sent me another one that said her incoming was not working. No captions on incoming. So when I arrived today to look at the situation, I called the CapTel customer service first. And they were able to walk me through several things, including something called a DSL filter. One second. I was told today that not only are these required, I knew that for computers, but they are required so that the CapTel works. But they go bad. And when they go bad, they start not working and filtering the line. Now how this works is this goes on the phone side, the telephone cord side, the side that connects your telephone. The other side, where your CapTel comes off, does not have one of these. So the first thing is make sure the DSL filter is only on the phone and not on the CapTel. Then make sure that these are not old. We're going to replace hers today to see if we can get better internet service.
Are they expensive?
I don't know yet. I got mine free when I got the DSL line, but I don't know how much they are if you have to buy them. Telephones make noise on the same line that the computer uses. This filters out the noise so the computer can have a clear channel to exchange data between the computer and the internet server. And that's what it's for. This filters out the noise. So that's really important. The girl on the phone today walked me through unplugging the phones and replacing the DSL filters, but we still didn't have any captions. However, there was a little bit of noise on the line, so we do think the DSL filters are going bad. What did help, though, is I went into the router and I changed what's called a DNS setting. And a DNS setting is the translation between you typing google.com and the computer translating that into the physical address of that website. It's not called google.com on the other end. It has a series of numbers, and those numbers need to be translated. So I changed the DNS settings, and we seem to have CapTel service going both directions. They would have to. Because even though the people at the CapTel service are extremely helpful and they go through things step by step, in the final steps, we had to make technical changes that most people would not understand.
Including CapTel.
Yeah, well, they understand it, yes. But the person on this end, the owner of the CapTel phone, would not be able to follow those instructions.
Oh, I see, and they don't come out and do it for you.
No, they do not. But most internet service providers also do not come out. The people who provide the service to your house, they only provide the service to the wall. Everything after that is up to you. So you'd have to call somebody who knew what they were doing.
I'm seeing just the person who was talking to me.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay.
It takes a few seconds, probably half a minute or so, for it to start up. So the caption is behind the actual voice I hear in my ear.
Okay.
Alright, so that is a disadvantage. If I happen to be in my studio, I have to pick up the phone. It's a long walk back here into the den where my TV is and my computer. So I answer the phone there and then walk into here, this room, where the CapTel is, and push the captions.
Well, thank you so much for the insight.
You're welcome.
I'm going to place a telephone call to my mom's CapTel phone, and we're going to show how the captions come in on the telephone. Okay.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, I can see that the captions are starting to come up. You won't see that. How's the volume on the phone right now? Is it better for you?
It's a little loud.
Okay, press it down one.
Okay.
Is that better?
That's perfect.
Okay, great. Now, are you seeing what I'm saying on your screen?
Yes, I am.
Oh, this is great. It's working. I think we've resolved your problems with the phone. Now, if we could only get your computer to work, we would be great.
Well, that's an ongoing problem.
It is. I love you, Mom.
I love you too. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.